see right out in front of us it's a little muddy, but I figured out that if you take the tractor with the plate on it and put it right under the discharge on the chopper, why it runs the stuff right into the bucket, and so you don't have to pick it up off the ground. Of course, you have to be in a position where you can reach over with the excavator and kind of tail that off, or it limits the amount you can put in. But you see this pile of sticks I got here. I've went through and I brushed the top of them off, and it gives us nice little sticks without all those tops on them that we've had before. I mean, you get some of them like this stuff here. There's a lot of wood right there that just went to waste before, and it's substantially difficult to handle that size of stick by hand. And you see with the excavator why you stuff it in the machine and it just eats it, cuts it right into chunks. I mean, there's a lot of wood right there, and it's good size, but it's just so hard to work it by hand and cut it with a chainsaw. So you get some in the bucket, and then you just reach over there and push it out of the way. Obviously, you've got to be a pretty good operator to not bust up the equipment doing stuff like that. I bang into it now and then, even with all the hours I've got. But you grab these big sticks and turn them around, try to feed them with the big end first, and just it's kind of like playing a video game. You get a hold of it and you bring it around and you line it up. Hand-eye coordination is important. Stuff it in the front, and the machine just eats it. But this is the stick right here. That was the biggest one that I did so far today, and just look at the size of it. You couldn't handle it by hand at all, and you just run the end of it in there, and all of a sudden it's just a pile of firewood. I mean, it just really increased the yield off of the woodlot for sure. Worth every penny I paid for it. I mean, that's a nice bucket of wood right there. And, of course, it's so muddy, and you got the tractor with the turf tires on it, and I got to kind of pick where I go. I've been running up the center of the runway. Here's a couple of deer right here. They didn't run away. They just were watching the guy with the tractor. So I got a quick shot of them, zoomed in on them. You can see the pile we've got that's got to go in yet. Winter's coming.